Good evening, everyone, and welcome into tonight's stream. I got things ready a little early, so why don't we start a little early this evening? Hope everyone is doing well. We are wrapping up this week with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. We have been making slow but steady progress, and I am excited to keep going this evening, so I hope you guys are ready too. Just a quick little reminder, we are doing signups for our community night for this month. That's going to be on the 27th. We're going to be playing Overwatch on stream, so if you haven't already gotten over to the Discord to sign up, please be sure to do so. But without any further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into things for the evening and get started. Music here. There we go. I know we'll need to go check out our war table real quick and get some things started on there before we keep going, but we're making good progress, I think. Yep, everybody's ready to report in.
Inquisitor.
Alright. Let's see if our decisions bore any fruit. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. Alliances getting things moving. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Tybalt. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. Josephine. Alliance is forging a way forward. Sigil of the Gamordan Stormrider. Okay. Have to look into that. Then we have the Tevinter Resistance. My agent Tamar reports a success. One less despicable Tevinter Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Talani herself, and she reports they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candy chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. The chocolates are mine, but the rest I pass on to you. I think the other one was on the Ferelden side. Yeah. Oh yeah, for challenging Josephine's fiancé to a duel. A message delivered by a runner. An envoy from Lord Otranto just arrived, Inquisitor. He's waiting to speak to you. Okay, so we got... Let's see. Let's... gain an amulet for Cole. Regardless of whether Cole's a demon or a spirit, he remains vulnerable to venatory binding magic. The Amulet of the Unbound, used by Rivani Seers, or Rivaini? I don't know how to say that. Rivaini, I'm going to assume, is said to protect spirits from such magic. However, finding such an amulet in this part of the world will be difficult. I know a wealthy Orlesian noble whose private collection included jewelry from all over Thedas. I doubt he would miss one piece. My Rivanini contacts say these amulets are held dear, but to protect the spirits from the breach, they are willing to help us. Okay. Definitely want to get that at some point. Locate the missing seekers. Preparations for Redcliffe. Contact the hero of Ferelden. Pardon Hightown Trouble in Skyhold. Oh, I did that one. Or no, it's Truth or Dare. Okay, gather herbs. Investigate Lord Enzo of Antiva. Report from Antiva delivered to Leliana. The Venatori are smuggling red lyrium into Antiva, but thus far they have evaded our grasp. We believe Lord Enzo of Rialto is assisting them. Enzo is clever, well-liked, and has relations among Antivan royalty. If we approach him without proof, he will bury his tracks and turn his allies against us. We must handle this carefully. I have a cousin in Rialto. If she threw a soiree and invited Lord Enzo, his house would be clear for Liliana's agents. Lord Enzo attends the theater on the same night each week. His home is empty, save a few servants during that time. My agents could pay a visit. Hard to see what's the better option there.
All right! First
Whoa,
place.
KJ with the first. With KJ with the first? Since when? Did no one redeem that first? I guess not. But welcome in. We're just deciding our first war table stuff for the evening. A letter from the Inquisition apothecary Alain Vamal, directed to the Inquisitor alone. Inquisitor, I am not, by several estimations of character, a, quote, nice person. As they say, one must have a past to carve a future. Do they say that? Perhaps I should clarify that I say that, and for my own reasons, I am here, and I serve. I trust that you see the value in that and would invest in protecting it. Certain resources of mine are in the hands of another. Said person helped create my recipes. The value of my work is lessened if it is duplicated elsewhere. It is not a matter of recovery so much as denial. Who knows who might receive benefit of this brewing doppelganger? You are free to ignore the situation, but would it not be better for the resources of the Inquisition to be unique if this person were simply gone? The location of a freehold follows, and the name Isthmus Goodson. Okay. Contact the hero Ferelden. Sister Liliana, per the information sent, we are prepared to deliver a message to the hero Ferelden. It will not be easy, but we will ensure the message reaches him. Okay. For 15 hours. Jesus Christ. Alright. Hardened Hightown. Copies of Hardened Hightown and Hardened Hightown 3, the repuncheting, sit side by side on the table along with a note. Nightingale. Found several similarities to events in Ferrick's book, but all are slightly off. Dead magistrate was not in his home. Man found murdered in locked room was a comte, not magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donnan. Obviously, object of plot is Sword of Sarian, not a penny dreadful author. Close look at the rip-off book shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seemed random at first, but ciphers believe it might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. Someone got in and out of Skyhold without being seen. The cipher in the book might lead us to them. We should follow up on the murder investigation. The book is just a work of fiction. I don't know about that. Reparations for Redcliffe? The letters arrive stamped with the seal of Redcliffe. As the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arling of Redcliffe holds you accountable for the losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in Rainsphere was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop loss and structural damage due to frost spells. 5 people in Redcliffe Village were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. I trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the Crown. Get some people to make repairs that might satisfy the Arl. I can arrange to pay reparations. It will require a loan, but we can manage it. That one. A lot of options here. Locate the missing seekers. The attack on Haven showed that Corypheus corrupted and controlled the Templar Order. This should have been impossible under the watch of her fellow Seekers, but they and particularly Lord Seeker Lucius are nowhere to be found. Have they vanished, or as Cassandra believes, was something done to them? With effort, the true may come to light. Someone must have seen these Seekers or given them safe harbor, entice them with reward, and leads will follow. Seekers have many secret highways, according to Cassandra. These would be the first places agents should search. Resources. Alright, and then over here, forging a way forward. Lady Tybalt is asking for closer ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. We gain her trust with alliances. If we are willing to continue the relationship, it is only fitting that we strengthen those ties.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's time to crank that hog.
Welcome in, Cellar Dweller. Thank you so much for cranking your hog. Hope you're doing well. Alright, that. Resources, leather, cloth, resources. Resources. Okay, we have a lot of options. All right, let's do some things that are gonna help push some plot stuff forward. So let's start with, let's go back over here. I want to locate the missing seekers, and we will have Leliana to help with that.
Inquisitor.
Then what else do we have here? We have obtaining an amulet for Cole. We'll have Josephine help with that
At
one.
your service.
And then right down. I don't want Colin to help with that one. I want them to investigate the cipher on that one. We need Leliana's help for that one. Okay, here we go. Reparations for Redcliffe. We'll have Colin help with that one.
All right.
All right, cool. We got things moving. All those were relatively on the shorter side. The Sigil of the Gamordan Stormrider. Let me see if I can... Upgrades? What does it do? 10% electricity damage, minus 50% all other damage. Ooh. Alright. Let's see here. Sandra really likes Varric's book, Swords and Shields, and she's caught up. The book's unfinished. See Varric about getting the last chapter for Cassandra. All right, yeah, we'll do that really quick. Why not? Varric.
I've got a minute if you need something.
Special. Cassandra wants a book.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
Hey, Seth.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
How are you doing this evening? I did say that.
That's exactly what I just said.
Maybe I'm just going crazy. Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Cassandra seems to like it.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
You know, that's fair. Sometimes, like, there is such a thing as so good or so bad it's great, right? You know, like the first thing that comes to mind to me for that is Like, it's like, it's so terrible, it's amazing. Is like Napoleon Dynamite. Some of you may be way too young to know what that is, but it was a comedy movie that it was just, when you look at it from a film perspective, it's just terrible. It's practically nonsensical. It's so absolutely goofy. And there's nothing going on for the majority of the film. But there's something fascinating about it that just makes you want to keep watching it. Kind of like another great example is The Room. If you've not heard of the movie The Room, that's just what it's called. Oh my god. That one is kind of different in the sense that it tries to be of substance, fails miserably, and you can't help but watch as it goes on like a train wreck. Both of those movies are also huge meme material. All right. So let's see here. We want to. We're having them look into that right now. Bianca's Squareface is getting his red lyrium from the Tig Hawk and Varric discovered years ago on their expedition in the Deep Roads under Kirkwall. It may be possible to reach it using an entrance to the Deep Roads somewhere in the hinterlands. Okay, so we have that. I also want to go to the Deep Roads and go to Orzammar. So we might do that later this evening as well. So I guess let's go do this one while we're waiting. Where is it? Down here. Okay. So we will go to the Upper Lake Camp. We definitely want to take Varric with us. God, this artwork is getting so fucking cool. Let's see here. Let's take... Who do we want to be our mage? We can have... who have we not taken with us in the hot... We haven't taken Vivian with us in a hot minute. We'll take her with us. And then let's take... We're dealing potentially with Darkspawn, right? So let's take Blackwall, our alleged Grey Warden. I still am not 100% convinced on that. There's been a lot of things that have happened that are making me question that.
I've news, sir.
That's great. It's fine. We need to go this way. Oh, that's right. Some of them have level ups. Let's do that real quick. Varric has a level up. So we'll go ahead and give him opportunity knocks. Vivian doesn't have anything. Blackwall does, though. Walking Fortress. Not be able to hold them off forever. Right now, nothing can touch you. You have complete immunity to damage for a short time. What are these upgrades? Every attack that strikes you while Walking Fortress is active increases your guard. All the damage you take while Walking Fortress is active is converted into focus. Kind of like that. Let's do that. Okay, cool. sound effects didn't kick in there for a second. That was weird. Not sure why Varric slightly approved of that, but okay. Up in here? Ah, yes. Oh, I think we've been up here before, but we couldn't get in before. Or we did, and we couldn't get very far. I'm trying to remember.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Just checking something. You know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
Why should they be protected?
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Let's get started.
We better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, are you joining? So you're an archer, huh? Chasm. I'm trying to remember if we've been in here before or not. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the one where... This is the one... We've been in here before. I know we've been in here before.
One down!
I think we were in here before and we couldn't get in because we didn't have the, we just didn't I think we needed a key or we couldn't pick something? I can't remember. Jesus. Bolts. Here? No, this. To that room. Hi, guys.
Say good.
Okay. He's trying to escape. He's running into a wall. Oh, he's still not dead. I thought he was dead. He is not. Oh, fuck. Okay. Now he's dead. Drop. Anything good? Not especially. Is it this door? Yeah, this door. We need to go up. Upwards then. Sure. I think this just goes back to where we came, yeah. Look. Yeah, that's just from where we were. We gotta go this way. I think it was these doors that had, one of them had a lock on it, I think. Or is it down there? We're gonna find this, one way or another. I just remember it being something that we couldn't get into before, and I just can't
So this is
remember
what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Hey there, big fella.
Seal the zone before more darkspawn join us.
We're in for it.
Sealed the cave. Down here.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
I like her. Ah, so we couldn't interact with it before, I guess.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You built doors here?
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
Interesting. That was handy.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Alright. To the spooky cave. Hi, guys. Alright.
How is what's-his-name?
What's his
Bogdan?
name?
He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Read. Well, I tried to read it. Nothing happened. So I apologize. My throat is a little irritated this evening, but I'm okay. Not sick. Just to do a lot of talking at work today. So. go. There we go. Now you're down.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Looking for a key. Got a lot of buckets of stuff, but no key. Why do you not? I literally have to jump up here? Okay, that's weird. Key acquired.
There you are.
Right into her hand. Brussels sprouts.
You won't be
No
able
thanks,
to use
John.
this entrance again.
Bianca.
Something. Oh. But hello, John. How are you this evening? You were the leak.
You were the one who leaked the Tig's location.
It's not like that. Not entirely. Shit. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
I'm not saying everything.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... It has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
You know this person?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
Done a lot of damage.
You'll have to answer for all the damage you've done.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
I mean, they're both right. Let it go.
What's done is done. There's no point arguing about it.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
So there is something between the two of them. Which, I mean, is painfully obvious. Speak with Varric about all this. Like, no shit. Like... Alright, I leave from here? No, I gotta get out first. Okay. Where the locked doors were at. I sworn there was like a locked door around here somewhere. I guess not. Back to the hinterlands. Alright. Here I should be able to go back. Yep, yeah, okay. Let's go back to Skyhold because I wanna progress this plot point. I'm intrigued. I love learning more about Varric's story. I may not be romancing him, but he's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. Alright, let's go talk to him.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
You're not gonna tell me more about her? God damn it! I want to know.
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Special. Tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady. I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
She's married.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Did Bianca make your crossbow?
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Okay. Why is the guild after her?
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
Together how long?
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
Well,
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
it's cool to get some context on that. That's both really interesting and really sad. Alright, actually, let me go check and see where the war table is right now. I don't want to jump into the Orzammar stuff just yet, if it's getting ready to reset. We'll go around and talk to some people, see if we can push some storylines with some of our party members. Wait. Look like they're done. 20 minutes. 7 minutes. 17 minutes. Okay. Yeah, let's go do some talking. That should kill a little bit of time. Alright, so we've talked to Varric. Talked to Josephine.
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me?
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
Andraste loves us all.
Tell these petitioners, Andraste said she cares for us always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal. Yes.
Talk about us. Gate. Tell me about your fiance.
Tell me again about this Antivan lord your parents engaged you to.
Adorno Cielo Otranto. His family runs several shipping companies in Antiva that do very well. Of the man's temper and disposition and habits, I know nothing. Well, Mother claims he enjoys sailing and dueling, but what Antivan lord doesn't?
Do you want to marry him?
You don't favor this marriage, Josephine, do you?
Certainly not. If I hadn't met you, perhaps I'd have been amenable, but honestly, you've no worry.
I could duel Otranto for you.
If I dueled this Lord Otranto, I could force him to give up his betrothal with you.
But you could be hurt. Dueling is a very precise sport. Men and women spend years perfecting their skills with a rapier. I couldn't bear to think of my family putting you in any further danger. Again.
I mean, I was just gonna plan on pelting with magic until he was a greasy stain on the floor, but... I mean, I guess we could use rapiers. Can you end the engagement?
Does Antiva law force you to marry? Can't you break off the betrothal?
In theory, I very easily could. In reality, if I reject Lord Otranto without proper niceties, it will scar my family's name. Perhaps ignite a feud. Disentangling myself from the engagement will take months. Or years.
About our relationship.
Well, you're worried about your family. What happens to us?
I cannot be with you until the question of this engagement is settled. It is simply not my own reputation. It is my family's. I do not have the right to risk it. As much as I might wish to. Why did this become so dreadfully complicated?
Alright, well, we're gonna fix
Let's
it.
speak later.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna beat this man's ass. So you know what? Is he here? Can I talk to this bastard? Where do I go? Val Royale. Graves. Shards in the Empress. Not there. Alright. Come on. Where are you? Where do I fight you? Journal. Current quests. The Inner Circle. Speak with the messenger in Skyhold. Okay, so there's a messenger. Alright. Where are you? It was active.
Inquisitor.
Seriously, where are you? Are they at the door? It's fine. Here we are.
Your worship, may I deliver a message from Lord Adorno Cielo Tranto Vativa? His lordship accepts your request for a duel for the affection of Lady Montelier. He awaits your pleasure in Val Royale.
I'm going to be awaiting my fist. Convey my thanks.
Tell Lord Otranto I look forward to settling this honorably.
At once, Inquisitor. He wishes you a speedy journey to the capital.
All right. To Val Royale, then. That'll be a nice distraction while we do this. We wait for these timers to end. I guess we just have to show up. All right. Who do we take with us here? Take Vivienne. Let's take Varric and Cassandra. We need to talk our way out of shit. I think those are going to be our three best options. All right, let's get a look at this bastard.
I am Lord Otranto of Antiva, rightfully betrothed of Lady Josephine Montelier.
Okay.
Songs of your exploits have spread to my city, Inquisitor. It's humbling to make your acquaintance.
Oh. We got an audience.
It is a pity it will not last longer. Before we duel, I trust you find the weapon to your satisfaction.
What about my own weapons?
Am I not allowed to pick my means of defense?
Ha! Aside from the fact that your mage fire may put me at a disadvantage, I am the wounded party in this duel. Tradition dictates that I select our weapons. Of course, if you fear you might be clumsy with such a refined instrument, there is no shame in a forfeit.
Rapiers will do.
I trust you've made this a fair fight, Lord Otranto.
Upon my honor. Shall we begin? An admirable start, Inquisitor. I assume your elven clan stumbled upon a practice sword one day in the woods.
Oh, and you're being racist.
I'm glad Lady Montilier isn't here, exquisite as I've heard her appearance to be.
Oh, come on. Come on, James. You're looking like a pansy.
Cutting you down in front of Josephine would have given a poor first impression of House Otranto to my bride.
She doesn't want to marry you.
Josephine doesn't want this engagement. Call it off.
To what purpose? You can't think I'd...
Stop!
Josephine!
Lady Montilier, what a pleasure to...
What are you doing?
I can explain.
Lord Otranto and I are settling our differences about your betrothal.
That's not your decision. The Inquisition needs you. I need you. Yet you threw yourself into danger. Why do this? Why risk everything we've built? Why risk your life?
Your romantic relationship with Josie? No, absolutely not. Out of love.
Because I love you.
You do?
Yes.
He does?
He does. I do. Of course I do.
Yes, Josephine. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Well fought.
Lord Otranto.
I'd assumed your liaison with the Inquisitor was an affair of passion or convenience, Lady Montilier. But I'm not fool enough to stand in the way of true affection.
Oh,
The
okay.
Otrantos regretfully withdraw the terms of our betrothal.
Thank you.
Do not thank me. I know when I'm outmatched.
Well, appreciate it. Still not biggest fan of the racism, though. But, you know... I should have mentioned the duel.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about arranging the duel.
Given that you're in one piece, body and dignity, I forgive you. Just do kiss me again.
Hell yeah. I love how she does the little toe kick. That's so cute. Oh, are we chilling? Nice, cozy fireside
I
cuddles.
can't stop thinking about your duel in Val Royeaux. Running into the middle of the crowd, the noise, the swords flashing. I was so worried for you, but at the same time, well, it was the most exciting thing I've seen in ages.
Really? Most exciting.
You do remember what this Inquisition has been doing, don't you?
Allow me to correct myself. The most exciting thing I have seen that didn't threaten to stop my heart. You know, when I first laid eyes on you back at Haven, I hadn't an inkling we'd become so close.
Neither did I.
I didn't either. At first.
Then it's astounding either of us realized we had feelings for each other at all. These moments seem so dear, especially given your greater calling. Sometimes I must remind myself that I'm required to share you with the rest of the world.
I'm always yours.
The world may want my time, Josephine, but you have my heart.
Then I count myself happy, beyond compare.
Aww. Really sweet. Why am I hearing a bird? Like, is there a messenger bird I'm not aware of? Oh, whatever. Oh, maybe it's above me. Alright, well. Where do I go to get the fuck out of here? There, okay. To the main hall. Alright.
Your worship.
Hi. Let's see here. Which door? Was it this door? Nope, goes outside. Here we go. Alright. Solus.
Hello.
Okay, nothing from Solus.
Goodbye.
Anything new with Dorian?
Interesting story. I was speaking with your ambassador not long ago. Dearest Josephine, I said, how remarkably distracted and flush you seem. Whatever could be the reason. And she dropped her pen. Bravo, Inquisitor.
Oh, that's funny. Fiona, anything new with you?
You know where I'll be.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Good there.
Another time then.
This is where...
Far be it for me to suggest a training adjustment.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear. They must be inspired.
Josephine picks everything. You're too kind.
Thank you, Vivienne. I'm glad you approve.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royeaux and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I am a commoner.
What's wrong with being a commoner?
There's nothing wrong with your birth, my dear, but you need to be an inspiration to the people. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
A lot to live up to.
That's quite a lot for one person to pull off, don't you think?
It is a challenge all great leaders must face, Inquisitor. As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
You hold the divine to that?
If that's your standard for me, what does the divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The Divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Alright.
Did you need something, darling?
Nothing new in there. Alright, from Liliana.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Okay, nothing new there.
I'll be here.
And we leap down. Fine. Still waiting on one more mission to complete.
Inquisitor.
Our smithies are hard at work. Sandra. Oh, here we go.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
I love it.
This is your doing.
None other.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Sandra greatly approves.
Thank you.
Thank Varric.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
Oh, I love the relationship the two of them have. Alright, Morris now. I don't need you. Where is everyone else? This is the... Yeah, here's the tavern. Hi, Krem. Oh, there's Iron Man back there. Let's talk to him. We haven't talked to him in a second.
Pleasure as always, boss.
You wanted to get drink? Oh god, do we want to go get sloshed again?
True enough.
Could be better.
Sarah's back here.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Cole.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
Whee! Alright, oh, do not...
knew you couldn't stay away.
Trying to find Blackwall. We need what? Blackwall and Cullen, I think is the people we haven't talked to.
Glad I'm working with you. I'm not one of them. What? I'm here.
Okay. I just have trouble getting to Cullen. Remember where that is. Josephine, Vivienne, Varric, Thomas, Dorian, Eliana. Sarah, Tiger Ball. Okay, but legit though, why? Crazy? Is he not here?
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood. She didn't shout at all, even when I dropped the ladle.
Okay. Not what I was looking for. Hello? What the hell is this? Oh, it's my mage tower. I don't want to read these yet because I'm trying to find Cullen. Alright, so we know that connects into that. That's nice to know. Just want to get to his office, which I think is there. Right, go here. Yes. Yes. Here. Who the hell are you?
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Oh. See why Cullen and Cassandra are meeting. Okay. I don't know if I like that. It's fine. I need to go.
Inquisitor.
Here we go.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium?
You were to watch him.
Yes. He trusted your judgment on the matter.
He was not interested in my judgment today. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he tell me?
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Who do I listen to here? Yeah.
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong, or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Alright, so we need to go talk to Cullen. Okay, which means I gotta march my happy ass all the way back up there. Alright, so through here, through there, here, door. There he is. Looking at it.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
At least you missed. Hey, Jolly, welcome in. Talk to me.
Cullen, if you need to talk.
You don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
Painting my nails, doing a little lurka. Ooh, nice. I know that.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered.
I remember that.
I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness.
Oh, yeah.
Kirkwall Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
I understand.
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
Cullen will start taking lyrium again. Don't need lyrium.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over. If you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
Why is he so out of focus?
All right.
It wasn't just me, right? Like, he looked really blurry. Alright, can we talk to him more?
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Okay, fair enough. Alright, war table is all done, so let's go take a look at that, and then we'll reselect some stuff, and then we will be Orzammar bound. I should probably also check Josephine here, make sure.
Sister
anything did happen.
Liliana says the guests are on their way. The last inheritances are discovered, and taupe is not a spring color. Another time.
Alright. The War Council. Went through some things this week that made me feel that how can you be the same person after... Yeah, right? I think we all go through that at some point, and it's important to remember that, you know... It sounds cheesy because like I know it's like a line from Undertale, but like I really am very much a firm believer. Like from there,
with rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
Okay. I'm very much a firm believer of the despite everything, it's still you. You know, like I have gone through a tremendous amount of stress, heartbreak, grief, self-realization in a variety of different ways that have left me lower than I will ever care to admit. But I'm still here. I'm still me. I may be different than I was before, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And it's through those changes that you grow. So, you may not be exactly the same person all the time, but it doesn't change who you fundamentally are as a person.
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven
Alright,
ruins?
let's see what
or
our
No,
fruits of
I
our labor
suspect he
have
keeps the reason
for us here.
secret, even
Alright,
from his inner circle.
chaining an amulet for Cole. Ambassador Montelier. It is rare to hear of those in Orlais treating spirits as anything other than beasts to kill, and rarer still for anyone to care enough for one to help them. I have given the amulet to your people freely in hopes that the Inquisition will continue this open-minded approach. We wish you luck in healing the sky, whose rifts have damaged the Fade even here in Ravane. Yours in peace, Lady Anna Maria of Daresmund. Or Daresmund. Alright, so that's been accomplished. Reparations for Redcliffe. We had Cullen's troops go and do repairs. Inquisitor. I'm pleased that we were able to work together for the betterment of the people of Redcliffe. For the people of Redcliffe Arling. May Andraste watch over you. Tegan Gurin. We got a little bit of gold for it. And then locate the missing seekers. For a time, finding the missing seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Bon Lauren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswald. They too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems it's where the missing seekers will be found. Okay. The Arl's invitation. Okay. Ambassador. I apologize for any unpleasantness that might have arisen from my latest correspondence with the Inquisition. My people have been under tremendous strain for too long, even before the destruction of the Conclave, and it has taken its toll on all of Redcliffe Arling. But that's in the past. Today I write to offer an invitation to the Inquisition. The Banorn of Callan is part of my domain and now lies empty. Bon Alara lost her life attending the Conclave. Her only living relative holds land too far away to administer both. By Ferelden custom, the lands are now the property of whomever claims them through skill of arms. A tournament will be held in Callan with the victor taking the title as their prize. The Inquisition may send a champion to fight in the melee if you wish. We can send a champion. It may not be wise to win, however. Fereldans hold grudges. We can't truly run a Banorn, but a well-chosen envoy could win us Ferelden allies. Okay. Good to keep that in mind. Hi, I don't have enough eyes or ears. Almost everyone is live. No worries, Fox. I appreciate you at least coming in and saying hi. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see here. Alright, turn that down. Alright, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... Where is it? I'm so tired, work so much. Why was it 19 Celsius in my office today? But I don't know how cold that is, but it sounds cold. I know I'm used to colder, but what the fuck, that's too cold. I'm trying to remember. There's a equation for changing Celsius to Fahrenheit, and I can't remember what it is. I used to have it memorized, but I don't. I need to fix that. But let's do this contact hero Ferelden one, because it needs Liliana. It's gonna take 15.5 fucking hours. Alright.
Let's see what we have.
We'll have Liliana do that. 66 degrees. Okay. Maybe is that the trick? So it's like what? It's like roughly like 45 degrees higher than whatever it is in Celsius. 9/5 and 5/9 with a little addition. I like mine better. It's probably not remotely accurate, but... Alright, so we have Liliana contacting the hero Ferelden. Let's see what we head back over here in Orlais. I usually just add 32 and it gets close-ish. That's fair. It's not the right math, but it's close enough. Yeah! What did math ever do for us? What else do we have here? Defeat Marquise Bouffon. Inquisitor, we have Marquise Ephiloche Bouffon trapped in her fortress in the Gamordan Peaks and are prepping to make a final assault. While we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it is good that we did not. Marquise Bouffon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining, and she is an ally in Lady Jeanette Lagasse, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquise. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic on their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks. I did not want to send the Wardens. The Wardens can hold off the demons for 3 days. My friend Baroness de Les Souchet will have siege equipment there to bring down that fortress. I don't feel like that's the right answer. Like, making them wait around for 3 days doesn't seem great. None of these sound right. None of these sound right. I'm gonna trust you, Josephine. You haven't let me down before. Alright, so there's that. Deal with Lord Basile Maron. We also have... I think we're gonna have assigning Michel de Chevin. Yeah, because we're gonna have him do that with Cullen, right? Because I didn't want to put him in court. And we didn't want him to be... It didn't sound like he would want to be, like, tied to mages, because he didn't like demons and stuff like that. Let's put him with Cullen.
To work?
Alright. Alright, we got things moving. We got things grooving. Oh, give the amulet to Cole. Alright, Cole is back at the tavern. Do that really quick.
Our
heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain falls for home and fall, when met the monster mile.
It's good to spend time with you.
Give him the amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Okay.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Solus! I love it! Every time you do that, you remind me of fucking Buddy the Elf. Santa! You think this will work?
We know it's not just going to work, right? It never just works.
Have faith, Inquisitor.
Literally how I feel.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Eric's right.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't
Slightly
matter.
disapproves.
Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll investigate.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
I agree with Eric.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Okay. What happened there? Ugh, what? What, Pina? What?
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment.
Oh, it's cutting to it. Okay, I see.
Greetings. Can I help you?
You.
Oh, fuck! Oh,
Cole. You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the Spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The Spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Oh, dear. don't understand.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Damn, kid, you creepy. Cole must forgive this. Cole will become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. The plot thickens. Catch me up ahead to AFK. So, we went and we did this quest to get an amulet that was supposedly going to help Cole, because Cole is he's some sort of spirit or spirit entity, and they were concerned that with this ritual they've been doing to bind demons and spirits, that they might be able to use it on Cole and turn him against us. So Solus had made mention of these amulets that could be used to sort of prevent spirits from being bound, and they found one and tried to use it on Cole, and it didn't work. And Cole said that there was something here that was preventing him from doing it, from it working, and he found this guy, and he got super aggressive, saying that he killed him, and now I have to kill you back. And we just found out that what he meant by that is that the spirit that is now Cole came through to the physical world to try to help an apostate mage that was left at the spire in Val Royo to die. And they were forgotten about and they starved to death. He couldn't help him, so he became him instead. And now he's trying to seek vengeance on the Templar that locked him in that room and left him there. Cole must forgive this, or he needs to grow. Cole will become more human. The amulet may not be necessary. Investigate. Solus, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric, what do you think?
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
I agree. Not that I don't disagree with Solus, but I do agree with Varric. He's already turned himself into a human. At this point, I think trying to turn him back to a spirit would only hurt him in the long run.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
He can't.
Ah!
Oh, he didn't load it.
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Damn, Varric. Damn.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Bioware had such an amazing writing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the stories of the first two games and stuff like that. I am very engrossed in, like, the character interactions here. Like, they really cooked with this one. Like, will help.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with two different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Remember that when you play Dragon Age 4? Okay. You're gonna probably have to help me with that, but... not what was said. You mean this whole interaction? Is that what you're meaning? But I mean, how much you like the character interactions? Okay. You're either setting me up to be like, wow, this is even better, or man, this really sucks.
This could be serious. Perhaps
They dropped the ball hard? Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. Look. Alright. No, they didn't. They tried to make it a multiplayer live service game. I didn't realize that was one of the casualties of war, with Sony trying to do that shit. It's not the worst. And someone came in and was like, what the fuck, y'all? And righted the ship. Well, that's good. No, it's not the worst. Well, I mean, I've heard that, like, it's not bad. What are we talking about? They're talking about Dragon Age, like the storytelling in Dragon Age
Inquisitor.
Veilguard compared to this game. Just lacking the depth. Okay, I mean, I'm not asking for it to, to be, I'm not asking for it to completely, blow this game out of the water. I just, I'm not the kind of gamer or consumer of content that expects every single thing that is tied together under the same lore or whatever to be leaps and bounds better than the previous one. Like, they just need to be interesting. They need to be engaging, right? So as long as it hits that mark, even if it may not be as good as this one, I will still be happy because it's still engaging. Something will always be the best one. That's true. Just as someone will always tell you that the one that you think is the best one is trash. Alright, so while we wait for war table things to complete, I think it is time that we go visit Orzammar. Which I think we have to do that by going through the Storm Coast? Yes. Keeping the Darkspawn down. Keeping the Darkspawn down. Oh, Jesus Christ! Woo! Thank you, honey, for the raid. How are you? Jay is me on a 10-stream streak. Well, look at you. 10 streams to celebrate another honey raid. How we doing today, Pops? I missed... Oh, well, thanks, honey. I missed you, too. Are you having a good night? Did you have a good stream? Did you eat all your vegetables? Did you finish your homework? It was a good stream. You drew stuff and you marbled. How has yours been going? Oh, it's been going wonderful. We've been playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition, clearing out some quest lines. We're just getting ready to go and start another one of the bigger quest lines. So if you'd like to stay and join us for a little bit, you're more than welcome to, but I completely understand if you need to raid and run. I know it's starting to get a little late, so I completely understand if you need to go take some time to rest or recharge, get a drink or a snack or something. But thank you so much for bringing your community in here. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Justin, or the Jable. I am a part-time variety streamer and voice actor, and a full-time nerd. And I guess now at this point, since it's happened more than 3 times, I guess I'm Honey's dad now. So, once is a joke, 2 is a coincidence. After 3, once it hits 3 times, it's a pattern, and therefore we just have to make it fact, right? I think it's been like at least 5 times. That's all right. I'm the dad friend. I have completely accepted that role in my life, and I'm happy to be it. So I will gladly be everyone's dad if need be. We'll sit there and we'll throw the baseball around, and we'll talk about life. And then when you ask questions that I'm uncomfortable with answering, I'll say, "Go ask your mother." But we'll go ahead and hop back to the game here. But thank you again, honey, for the raid. I really do appreciate it. It's good to see you. I'm glad you had a wonderful time and with your art stream, and I hope you didn't beat any. I hope nobody beat anybody too bad in marbles. So, like the swirly transition, I don't think I noticed it before. Oh yeah, it's just one of the base transitions in OBS. But I like spirals, so I use them where I can. Yeah, get them dragons or whatever. We were just plotting out our path to get there. So, how many tunnels? There's 4 tunnels. So there's one there. We might as well do that quest while we're here, right? There's 2, 3, and then there's... Where's the 4th one? Oh, the 4th one's... Is that the... Oh, that's the Red Templar Stronghold. We need to do that at some point, too. 1, 2, 3, and there's 4. Okay, cool. Alright, we can make this work. Alright, so let's... We'll start here. My stream is delayed. What I said was so out of context. I'm refresh. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I'm sorry, Gret. Mom said ask you. All right. Oh, hey, Varric's art changed again. This one's I love this one too. This one looks so fun. Oh my God, Cole! Jesus Christ! Looking like a painting I'd see in a haunted house. They put some of these on shirts, clothing, cloth you put on your body. All right, so let's see here. Who do we want to take with us? Man's got nothing good to say about Cole. Damn. Look, I'm biased because my younger brother's name is Cole. I'm used to picking on him. Let's see. If we're going deep roads, then we definitely want to take Varric with us. Let's see here. Do I want to take... We'll take Blackwall for the alleged Darkspawn experience being a Grey Warden. I'm still on the fence about that. Cole said, he is an interesting character. Don't get me wrong. I do think he's a very interesting character. I would just say out of... I don't know if it's just because I don't like his skill set as much. I find him to be... And maybe it's just because I haven't properly equipped him. It may be completely on me as a player that I haven't found gear that suits him very well. But out of the 3 rogue characters that we have, I find him to be the least useful. And that might be because of the fact that he's also the only melee-focused rogue. At least, that's how they set him up to be, right? Because, like, Sarah uses a bow, Varric uses Bianca, like... There's not nearly as much of a variety, because, like, you get 3 of each one, right? So it's like, there's not nearly as much variety between them, because it's like, range, and then melee. And then, like, but with, like, your 3 warrior characters, you get 3 very different types of tank. Like, you get one, you get one that's, like, the all-out, berserker. You get one that is, like, the literal damage sponge. And then you get one that is the aggro, sort of thing. And then with, like, your mages, you get your 3 core elements to start off with. Like, one focuses on lightning, one focuses on fire, one focuses on ice. And then you get 3 subclasses that are very different from one another. So it's just, he feels, like I said, his story is super interesting. I just find him as a party member to be lacking, if that makes sense. I don't like that. I don't like saying that. Because if someone who's a fan of RPGs, I don't like having characters in the roster that feel super niche. Like, I like having characters fulfill a specific role and be good at it, and that be appealing and and having value to take, as opposed to another party member that might fulfill the same core position, if that makes sense. But let's see. We'll take Dorian with us. Why not? be honest, I play usually on easy, so I make people be pretty not effective. That is totally fair.
We can.
Dispatch for you.
Alright, so we need to focus on each one. First, this way.
The waking sea. Somewhere across all that water is Kirkwall. It's been a while since I was at sea. Traveling to Haven must have been quite the journey. Between Cassandra's friendly company and Cullen's feelings on sea travel, it was great.
So I gotta have to find the hole. Where is the hole? Not a hole, but treasure. Land. I don't think that's where it wants me to go. Is it? Let me like this. Alright. Clearing out an infestation. No. Go. This bag. One hole filled. Excuse me, Dorian. Thank you. Alright, from here is where the next one is. Also not staring up here. I don't know if we've done all those yet. But they're on the move. Super late behind you. Hello, team. How are you? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Also, we're about to go an ad here in about 15 seconds, so I apologize. It's gonna be mostly walking, so you'll have time. I think that was the wrong way. I have a good big weekend plan. Hope you and everyone are doing well. I'm doing okay. I don't have a big weekend plan, but, you know, got a few things going on. Let me up. I know I'm a mage, but I can still climb up a hill, goddammit. Ah, yes, the Storm Coast. Very much walking and trying to climb cliffs, yes. If there was an area that makes me feel like I'm doing Skyrim mountain climbing, it's this area. Okay. Have we done this? I have not. Okay. We can do this real quick while we're here. Why not? So the goal is, I remember, we have to find one that has an odd number of points to it. Because we have to make sure we can go to it and come back. This one does. Trying to see here. Is there another one that has? Oh, I think it might be down here. I think the goal is... Maybe that's not it. Okay. This is tricky. Also be here. I hate the ambience in this. It's so shrill. Here. I think the goal is I need to end here, maybe? This is a little weird. Let's just start messing with some stuff. Let me try starting up here. I'm gonna do this to here. Wait for my my nails to dry, but I'm kind of sleepy, so I might be heading out soon. No worries, Jolly. I appreciate you being here all the same. Tricky. They're tacky-ish, so I could probably get away with it, but I don't want to risk smears or putting a texture in. That's also completely fair. Maybe it's even. This, go up, over. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Go here, here. Oh no, wait, I think it does. Hold on, I think it works. Put it here. No, it doesn't. I can't bounce back. Okay, hold on. Let me rethink this. Here to here to here, then go up, over, down, then here, cross. Here. I couldn't remember if it was odd or even. Constellation Servani. Referred to as the Chained Man in common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient Tevinter representation both of Endoril, the old god of slaves, and the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisalis Guild for well over 2,000 years, according to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems surrounding the gates of the city of Minrathis. Alright, cool. There's something that wants to kill us. Oh, this hurt. Ow. There should only ever be 2 odd points. If you forget, you can always check for that, because one's the start and one's the... Yeah, that's been the trick I've been trying to figure out. Okay, where... Okay, I see a cave. That's a good indicator of where we need to be. Ow. Her? I see spooters. Where are you running? We're done.
Everyone all right?
my many playthroughs, I never figured that out. I'm always just spam different paths until I found that one, the one that worked. There's a set theory proof some mathematician wrote on it. Ah, math, my worst enemy. Yeah, well, I mean, it's also just, you know, basic, you know, logic, right? Like, if you're going to make a complete shape, it can only come from it can only start on one side and come from the other, right? Like, if you have too many variables for it to start and finish from, then you're leaving yourself open to be making either different shapes or multiple shapes. I love math. I think math is interesting from a functional point. I hate performing it, if that makes sense. Like, I appreciate what math is useful for. It doesn't mean I want to do it all the time. This is someone who took calculus their senior year in high school. So, like, I know I can do math, just don't want to. Alright. Fill up this one. Alright, 2 tunnels completed. I guess I've already looted that before. I like theoretical math more. I didn't like applied math. I love calculus, set theory, etc., but I'm awful at statistics, probability, modeling real-world data. See, like, I like statistics because I like looking at how that gets applied, right? Like, I like seeing trends and other interesting ways of applying data in an interesting, in an interesting way. I think I'm going. Okay, can't even get through. Excuse you. Okay, no, we got through. Alright, next cave. Done that one. Don't worry about that later. Okay, so the next one is what, down here? Into this one. Right, cool. Then we'll fast travel over here. My guidance counselor told me not to take anything above Algebra 2 because my GPA was great and I shouldn't risk it. That's also completely fair. There is nothing wrong with that aspect either, because, like, there is such a thing as, like, you know, being interested in something but not being good at it. Like, I love art. I love different artistic processes, like different types of media used for art, whether it be clay or painting or drawing or even, you know, more abstract things. I suck at it. I like to think that I have a very artistic eye and I can appreciate and identify things. My hands and my brain do not communicate well enough for me to be able to do most types of art on my own. So, I remember taking an art class while I was in high school. It was my freshman year. And we were doing, this was a traditional art class. So we were doing, like, you know, oh my god! Hello, Cloud. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the raid. Also, I need to give you a shout. I also need to give Honey a shout out. I forgot to do that earlier, I believe. Let's see is she even in here still? I don't know if it'll let me do it without her being in here. Oh, there she is. Get her a shout out, and let me get you a shout out too. But thank you so much for coming in and raiding in. How are you this evening? Get you a shout out as well. Let's see what you were up to. Playing Persona 4 Golden. Nice. Are you excited for the new re-release, the full-on remake, I guess? Gotta get ready for revival next year. That's fair. It looks really, really good. I will say I am a little bummed that they did not bring back the original voice cast. I get it from both sides. I'm not going to get into that argument right now. It's just as a fan of a lot of those voice actors, I am a little bummed. But the new cast also sounds phenomenal. I think they're doing a wonderful job in paying respect to the original performance as well, so doing their own thing. So I'm very excited to see that it seems to have been a lot of effort in that regard. I was going to play more 007, but Bond needed a break from me. Hey, I get it. Sometimes you just need time apart. But, well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your community with us. If you need to go take a break or take a rest, please feel free to do so. I appreciate you very, very much. And always enjoy having you in here. I hope the new GA does a little bit more of Tracy Rooney than Aaron. Yeah, we'll have to see where it goes. But I know that Aaron Fitzgerald was really torn up about it because it was one of her favorite characters to perform. And I get it. I'm sure all of the original cast are really bummed out about that. But the main thing I will say as a takeaway before we move on from that topic is, don't disrespect the new actors. It's not their fault that decision was made, and let's enjoy their take on the characters that we enjoy a whole lot, right? Like, it seems like there's been a lot of effort to make this into something special. So yeah, she was bummed out, but they wouldn't bring back OG for Persona. For it to make sense that the Golden Crew didn't come back. Yeah, like it's more complicated than that, but that's gonna get into subject matter that is honestly just gonna be depressing, and we're having a good night. I don't want to get into it, so maybe we can have a discussion about that sort of thing another time. Or I can delve more into it on the Discord at a later date, because I don't think it's quite that cut and dry, but that is a matter for another time. All right. So we need to move in this direction from here. I did highlight it, correct? Yes, okay. I had a question. Over there. Looks like this direction would be the direction to go, because that looks like it goes up into the mountain. Dorian has a level up. Alright, what can we get for you? Spirit mark. You mark a target with an attacking spirit, inflicting ongoing damage. If the target dies while marked, the spirit mimics the victim's body. Yes. Yes, please. I think we got him almost the entire thing there. Right, Josephine's also reporting it. Liliana's not going to report it anytime soon because I gave her a 15-hour task. So roughly in the area we want to be. Hi, guys. You see a cave around? Looking around for a cave. Oh, sweet God. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. We're all fine here. I found the cave. There's a fucking bear. Why? Go away. Die, bear. Here. It'll be a bit of a walk. Yup, let me up this mountain, damn it! I don't like all this rumbling, grumbling I'm hearing. Effect? What do you mean balloon effect?
Corypheus, one of yours, isn't he?
One of mine?
Oh,
like
God, the
like
bird.
A giant darkspawn hamster with aspirations of godhood? Dorian, why can't you look after your little friends? Corypheus peed on the carpet again. In this analogy, the carpet is Haven.
Is he or is he not at Avinter Magister?
Meaning the source of everything bad and evil in the world? They are the same, yes?
Certainly feels that way at times.
Well, the ooh bird is called the loon. Yeah, I know that now. It took me a moment to put two and two together. I thought you were making fun of me. But, used to live in loon country, feels very nostalgic. I've definitely heard them in real life before as well. It's why the Canadian $1 is called a loonie, because they have loons on them. That makes sense too, because I believe God, I'm gonna fucking age myself so bad right now. Does anybody here know of the animatronic band from Showbiz Pizza called the Rockafire Explosion? Anyone? What? Oh god, it presents an ambient in the kind of environment you find them in. Like, oh hey, creepy sound, like it gets you. Oh yeah, no, I think they have a very wonderful call to them. Like it does have a very ethereal kind of sound to it, so I can understand why it's used in spooky situations as well. But I don't think it's inherently spooky. I think it is very much in the context of fucking bear. More bears! Oh my god! Okay, so see, I need to educate people. Okay, so the Rock of Fire Explosion was an animatronic musical group that was used in a pizza arcade chain called Showbiz Pizza. You would know Showbiz Pizza today as Chuck E. Cheese. But you're probably saying, well, Justin, if it's Chuck E. Cheese, then why was it called the Rock of Fire Explosion? Why was it called Showbiz Pizza? Well, the fun fact was they used to be two different companies. And they were competing with one another. And through a bunch of legal shenanigans, eventually it so happened that the two companies merged in order to survive going into bankruptcy, and combined together, and we're going to form one company. They needed to consolidate underneath one banner. Showbiz was the more popular of the two because they had this animatronic band called the Rock of Fire Explosion. At the time, it was very, very advanced for its time, really only being rivaled by the animatronics of Disney at Disneyland. So, needless to say, it was very impressive. But the problem is that the company did not own the rights to the characters. They were owned by the company that manufactured them. They owned the rights to the characters. So they went to them and they basically said, hey, we want to buy your characters. And if you don't sell them to us, we will remove them and replace them with the Chuck E. Cheese characters. And the owner of the company, his name is Aaron Fechter. He is a very eccentric and interesting man. If not an absolute batshit crazy inventor, which I love. Basically called them out on their bullshit and said, no, I won't sell the characters to you. And so he still owns the rights to the characters to this day. His company is still around, if not a very hollow shell of what it used to be. But one of the characters that was in there was a character by the name of Looney Bird, which was a crazy-looking bird that lived inside of an oil can and was friends with a giant bear named Billy Bob, who played a banjo next to a big giant hillbilly gas station facade. And that's where I was going with this. And because I'm a big giant nerd, of course it has to go on a giant fucking tangent. And now you know just a little bit more useless information that is going to occupy your brain for at least the foreseeable future. That's going to pop into your head, in the middle of the night and say, there was an animatronic called Looney Bird. And it became and then eventually that became Chuck E. Cheese. Damn, Justin, now I want shitty pizza. You used to be able to, you used to be able to, DoorDash, Chuck E. Cheese pizza, back, during the old, Forbidden Days, of a few years prior, in order to try to cut back on the monetary losses they were getting by, not having people visit their arcades, they listed their food options in DoorDash as Pasquale's Pizza and Wings, but it was just food from Chuck E. Cheese. But it ended up getting a lot of notoriety. It had its own branding and everything like that, but they eventually, after those times passed, stopped advertising like that on DoorDash and went back to just being Chuck E. Cheese, which I think was a wrong move, in my opinion. I'm a Little Caesars fanboy. I actually love Little Caesars as well. I am a huge... I think Little Caesars is probably the best pizza you can get for your money. Not that other options aren't bad, or are bad, that they aren't that they aren't good options. It's just, if you're gonna go with a chain restaurant pizza, I don't think you can. I think if you're going anywhere else other than Little Caesars, I think you're spending too much, and I don't think it tastes bad. It's not my favorite pizza, mind you. Like, my favorite pizza is from a little Sicilian place that I went to growing up as a kid, and they're still around. Aloha, Nix. Welcome in. I knew I liked you, Joey. Is that another? Okay, you're not a. You're some weird hippo creature, and you're dead now. Oh, with a nug. Okay. Pizza talk time. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to go to bed. Good night and have fun with dragons. Thank you, Fox. You have a good night as well. I'll have the schedule up for next week soon. And hopefully we'll have you there for community night at the end of the month. What's attacking me? I guess whatever it was, we got away from that. Hello, delirium creature. Eat rock.
Less to worry about.
Hello. Spiders. Rock. Rock. What the fuck you doing up there? There we go.
That's the end of that.
I bought a frozen pizza tomorrow to celebrate the solstice because round and yellow like the sun. My wife is going on a hike near our favorite pizza place, so she's going to pick up a cheese pizza, and we're going to try and add our own toppings to save money. Hey, you do what you got to do. I ain't going to hold that against you. Fill up this hole. All right, all the darkspawn holes are filled. I feel like I'm like the Terminex guy, but for darkspawn. All right, so from here, now we can go here, so we can go to, Orzammar. Actually, it looks like I gotta go through this way. I didn't mean to do that! You already respawned, you bastard. You're not supposed to respawn yet. You're supposed to be dead. Oh, enter the deep roads. There we go. Give him the old 1-2. What the hell is going on there? Oh, that looks safe.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper, Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
investigate. Tell me about the earthquakes.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
How are the lyrium mines?
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
No darkspawn of surface?
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
You don't like Orzammar?
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you.
Can't stay long. Glad I could catch a bit of stream and have fun with this area. Thank you, Cheem. You have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for popping by. I really don't want to be on this thing.
Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Fuck, it went so much faster than I thought it would.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King? Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the Deep Roads.
Is it me, or is this the slowest lift ever constructed?
It's better than climbing down.
I could do with some music. Something with a flute.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
It's kind of pretty.
Horut, Magar, Novrik, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Valar, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the Deep Roads.
Ah, classic. Great. Now I'm trapped in a room with you idiots. Investigate. Why are you in the shadows?
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real dwarves.
Tell me about the Shaper.
What does a Shaper do, exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
How bad are the casualties?
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
Why call upon the Inquisition?
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
We're happy to help.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Oh. Book!
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Okay. Well, shit, I almost fucking died. An unsent letter from a miner. That's a person who mines, might I add. Lord Gavorn. I shouldn't have to remind you of the mining cast's importance to Orzammar, but apparently not even the ancestors can say when you last visited the memories. The lyrium trade is the only reason our kingdom still stands. It is what keeps the king's coffers fat so that he may play a part in whatever little wars are raging on the surface. The lyrium is as dangerous as it is profitable, and when I write to you saying that earthquakes are threatening one of our most lucrative mines, I expect a faster response. Something unnatural is afoot. The shaft rats come out of their holes chanting nonsense. Even my own crew, men and women I've worked with since I was a child, claim to hear something in the tremors. I just don't care who or what. I don't care who or what you send to help us. Just do it quickly.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
Storm Coast Fissure. From this ridge, exposed sections of the deep roads are visible below. There's history in the rock split by these quakes, and for those without sure footing, a particularly dangerous fall. Or groaning again. Ogre.
An ogre!
Oh, fuck!
Stay clear of its reach!
Now, while it's distracted!
It is not doing a whole lot. Eat this.
Not focused on us! Now's the time to attack! Strike now!
To break an ogre's grab, use an ability with a physical effect such as stun, knockback, or knock down. Rock?
Now, while it's distracted!
Slowly but surely biting into it.
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
Are we starting the Descent DLC? Is that what I'm doing?
Strike now! Now, while it's distracted!
Ow. Yes, this is the Descent. Alright, it doesn't classify that for me. I just saw it seemed like it was in the level range that we were in, so giving it a try. Oh, fuck.
Strike now!
Put my friend down. Giant Slayer. Defeat an Ogre Alpha.
If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
I didn't get a chance to make an answer. Silencer. 10% chance to use hidden blades on a hit with 5 added hits. That might be good for Cole. Excuse me.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air.
I don't like what I'm hearing.
That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
That's a big boy! If I may, go on, Cloud.
Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position! Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the dark
Oh my god! Keep it up! The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
Now! Set the charges!
Alright. Get the hell out of here. Are more towards pre-final mission of the main story and how tough the beasties can be. All right, well, we'll fill it out here. I kind of just wanted to see what was down here more than anything else, so... This DLC is big lore.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Say hi to your new friends in the Legion of the Dead. Nice. You work together long?
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble.
Wait a minute.
That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
Is that David Hayter? Is that fucking Solid Snake? Can someone confirm that for me? Is that fucking David Hayter? I recognize that growl in his voice. I know that anywhere. We just talked to Otacon and told me about Metal Gear. It's gotta be. That's what I fucking thought, yeah. That's Solid fucking Snake. Let's see here. Soldiers are impressive.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The Quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
Oh dear.
Take cover!
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
Be both. At least it's not Japanese Solid Snake singing his sorrows away in a karaoke bar. You make that sound like a bad thing, Cloud. How can you know that?
How can an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity, but now... The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
Titans? This is new.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away, and there's no mention of the Titans in Orzammar's memories.
Which tells you something.
Snake is more at home in against all odds situations. Absolutely. I don't hear a rhythm.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense. And Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
Strange singing is never good.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths. Or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
Dangerous, then. But a magic unique to the deep roads might be worth investigating.
Maybe onto something.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The graveliness
The
of his
rhythm I
voice is
sense in
just
the quakes
sending
is
me.
emanating
It's just
from
Snake.
somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Dang, a puff so strong it collapses the lungs. That's some strong shit. Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions found in this area of the Deep Roads. Expeditions do not appear on the war table in Skyhold. Okay. The Deep Roads, a maze of long-forgotten caves and tunnels wind down the very heart of Thetis, awaiting the brave or foolish who would delve into the darkness. Grand subterranean passageways once connected the Dwarven Empire's greatest tags, but Darkspawn have laid claim to this territory since the First Blight. Deep Roads, Expeditions, Legion Camp improvements. Oh, so I have to put them here? Inquisition efforts in the Deep Roads would greatly benefit from additional logistical support at the main Legion of the Dead camp. Additional crafting tables can be constructed and a quartermaster brought in to offer basic goods and services. Sure, it's nothing. Deep Roads Commander. Complete a mission at the expedition table in the Legion of the Dead camp. Okay. Cool. There's that. Alright, and in the Uncharted Abyss. Nothing. Okay. Okay, well, I don't want to get caught up in something and stuck.
The king involved a surfacer.
Fine. So can we get out of here without issue? Okay, we can. Alright. So we won't get too drug up into that, but it's interesting to see. So this is a DLC thing. Good to know. I do want to complete it, but if you guys are saying it's more towards endgame, then maybe it'd be best that we leave it be for now. And he said the other one was what, the Jaws of Hakan? Is that the... I'm not sure where that one was. That one... I don't think we've unlocked that one yet, right? I think that was the other area we haven't unlocked yet. Alright, well, let's go back to Skyhold. We'll check our quest that we got, that we just had completed, and then we will select some new ones, and then wrap up for the evening, I think. Perfect, we just went into an ad break, so give me time to talk out what I want to do on the table here.
Your worship.
All right. Still probably got a long way to go. Yeah, we barely rested an hour. Alright. So in Orlais, we had assigning Michel de Chevin.
The Darkspawn had been driven back on the Storm Coast.
Very good.
Let
I'll
us
speak
pray
to...
they do not return.
I'll speak to Michelle immediately. From what I hear, he's already struck up a friendship with some of our young soldiers after one night at the tavern. I can already see him moving into a mentoring position. And we got an enchanter staff. I think it's a schematic by the looks of it. And then defeating the Marquis. Inquisitor. The fighting was hard, but the Grey Wardens protected us from the demons until Baroness Natal's siege equipment arrived. Nice! We laid siege to the fortress and killed both Marquise Buffon and Lady Legasp with minimal losses on our side. The Grey Wardens continue to fight bravely, but they have suffered many losses. I recommend deploying them with care, lest we lose them entirely. And we got an axe called Song of the Marshes. Destroy the Darkspawn outbreak, gather metals. Deal with Lord Basile Moron. Here's Josephine. Do you recall the last letter I sent about new volunteers who have reported to Sulit and Keep to help with our efforts? Lady Duchette, daughter of Lord Basile Moron, was one of them. We were unaware of her real identity because she came to us disguised as a villager. Unfortunately, Lord Basile has just now discovered the whereabouts of his missing daughter and has accused the Inquisition of kidnapping her. Lord Basile's colorful slander of the Inquisition has cast a shadow on our relations with wealthy Southern Orlesian society. Complicating matters, Lady Duchette has refused to return to her father and the gilded cage of a gentlewoman. I can't very well tie her up and deliver her to the Lord in a barrel, can I? Sincerely, Edward. Why can't we? We don't have to literally put her in a barrel, but let Lady Duchette know in no uncertain terms that she's no longer welcome in the Inquisition. I don't agree with that. Lady Duchette should follow her heart. Lord Basile is a minor noble, and his favor is not worth courting. I can trick him into social ruin. Once he is torn down, he may rant, but no one will listen. That's a potential thing we can do. I also have an offer of help on their terms, a letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings, a hole in the surfacer's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it, if the Magister ship really brought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel, that's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kalsharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of the passage. I'll send double that to even the threat of Venatori. That doesn't sound like a smart idea. They hold their secrets dear, do as they say, no more, no less. Potential relations with another Dwarven Tyke would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At the least, send ambassadors with their soldiers. I don't think they want that either. But we're gonna need Liliana for that one. Destroyed Darkspawn outbreak. Sounds like a Liliana thing. Yeah, I agree. Inquisitor, our investigation of the late Marquis Buffon's activities explain her sudden interest in illegal mining. The Marquis was searching for ancient artifacts as a secret agent of the Venatori. It is fortunate that we stopped her, but her mining operation has endangered us nonetheless. Darkspawn have begun to emerge from the mines again, not just Herlocks, but ogres as well. Our Grey Warden allies insist that the force must be destroyed utterly no matter the cost, lest the innumerous hordes of Darkspawn pour forth from the deep roads to join their brethren. It has been an honor to serve your worship. We await your orders. If we trust the wardens and nothing else, trust. Oh my goodness! Is that my soul sibling? Is that my bestie? Good evening, Kai. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you being here. Oh, just getting ready to wrap up, but I guess I can stick around for a little while longer since you wanted to bring so many wonderful people here. How are you this evening? Let me get you a shout out real quick. Jolly, I will get your dad redeem here in a moment. The camera's so in shock it's unfocused. Oh yeah, it does that. Hold on. I have to take from a friend of mine. You make a heart, you bring it to your face, or bring it to your chest, and everything's better. But let's see, what were you doing this evening? Oh, you were playing Backrooms. Oh, fine. I was very scared. Alright, let's see what Jolly's dad redeemed is really quick. I have a family-sized bag of chips in the other room that's been calling my name all night. I'm getting kind of hungry, but it's also 2 a.m. Advice? Well, Jolly, let's see here. Have you eaten today? Have you I mean, by eaten, have you eaten? I mean, have you eaten? Have you had a meal? You ate actual sustenance. I had stovetop ramen for dinner. Well, that's something. Well, if the other question I have to ask is, are you hungry because you have hunger, or are you hungry because you're bored? Those are two very different things. This is actual hunger this time, then I would say eat something. Don't go crazy. It's late. And eating something this late can give you nightmares. We don't want that. I was surprised, like, a day after you told me the movie it was Anxiety Bomb that you were playing the game. We had a Garden Girly stream. It was really, oh, that's so sweet. I love hearing about you guys all collabing together. Or girls, I guess. But that's awesome. Ooh, Dad said I could eat a whole bag of chips! I did not say that. Well, fine, I said that. But if your mother asks, I didn't say that. You're on your own. I know nothing. I will deny everything you say. And then you'll also be grounded. But welcome and thank you, Kai, so much for bringing everybody in here. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. I know it's getting late. Let me, like I said, we were getting ready to finish up, but I'll linger a little while longer. So we can, enjoy everyone's company for just a little bit. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Justin, or the Jable. I go by very many names, but that's the one I mostly go by. But I am a part-time variety streamer and voice actor and a full-time nerd. And tonight we are doing more of our blind playthrough of the Dragon Age franchise. We are currently in Dragon Age Inquisition. So I hope you'll stick around and hang out with us and chit-chat while we do this. I'll go ahead and pop the game feedback on here. Dad, can we get ice cream? I don't know. Did you get your homework done? Are all your chores done? Did you wash your hands? Do need to raid and run, unfortunately. Gotta calm the hecky down. Yeah, that's completely fair. I completely understand. You take care of yourself, get yourself calmed down, and just chill out. Backrooms can't get you now. You've escaped. Because I say so. I fed the roof and painted the chickens. You know what? Close enough. Can't wash my hands. I just painted my nails. Don't wash your hands. You just gotta be careful. Oh fuck! I just painted my nails. I can't be sticking them in a greasy, salty chip bag. Well, then there's only one thing to do. You open the bag, put your face into it, and you treat it like a feed bag for a horse. No other way around it. This is the only way. Kirby testifies. Not leave this threat to the wardens. We must acquire reinforcements from allies in the area. We have sappers who can collapse the tunnels and bring most of the mountain down on the Darkspawn. That's all. I don't know. I'm really scared about using the wardens because I'm afraid I'm going to kill them. overly dexterous with nachos. Use chopsticks for nachos easier. Claim. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Chopsticks do work for when I paint my nails too, Jolly. I'm also the how the hell does your ice cream cone not drip on you guy? Oh, I'm real nervous about this one. I don't want to kill out. I don't want the wardens to die out because I'm having them fight everything. Also me. Send Liliana's people constantly. I mean, we are in love. She does this out of love. Though this may be their time to shine. Yeah. If they're gonna go out, have them go out doing what they're best, right?
Inquisitor.
Me romancing Cullen the first time. Do I have to follow every word this man says? Like, he's hot, but he won't hate me, right? Also, yeah. Blaze of glory! Just the way I hold them with my index fingernail touches my middle finger. Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful about that. Alright, so we got Cullen going. And then I have... Now we gotta put Josephine to work somehow. Let's see here. There. What's the Josephine option for this? Yeah, we'll have her do this one. Have her ruin this guy's reputation so her daughter can chase, or his daughter can chase her dreams or whatever. Yeah, we'll have her do that.
Let us begin.
By the way, y'all, I'm gonna dip and get ready for bed. All right, Jolly, you have a wonderful evening. Take care. I hope your nails come out wonderful. Speaking of nail polish, mine just shipped. I have never painted my nails, so any advice is welcome. Definitely using chopsticks for chips after. Oh, there's quite a few people who are big into nail decorating and nail care here. So I'm sure if you don't get any advice here, definitely put it in the Discord, and I'm sure somebody will be happy to step in and offer suggestions. Alright, and then we got Liliana contacting the Hero for Eldon. That's going to be another 13 hours and 47 minutes. Alright, here's what we can do. Nail polish advice? I'd love to help. Good! A particular channel in Discord? That's a good question, Nix. Let me look here. Where would be the best place to put that? Maybe in... I'd say... probably in the creative corner. Maybe, maybe arts and crafts. I'd say that's probably good. Or cosplay and props, whichever you feel is more applicable, I guess. Alright. So, let's see. What... Do we have a short quest we can do? So we have people here. I wouldn't want to just end on getting quests set up. Let's see. Do we have any short stuff we can do? What's in the inner circle? Promise of destruction. Go to Care Oswin. That's a thing. Crestwood. Don't want to do the deep roads right now, apparently. Emerald Graves. I'm going to defeat Carol. Let's see what else we got. Salted Plains. All right. Yeah, maybe we go do that. Oh, mine are painted and they're just drying is image here. No, that's fine too. Like, just trying to think of where would be the best spot for like asking questions. More for asking questions rather than necessarily showing off. All right, let's go. Let's see here. What was it? Was it the Emerald Wastes? Or Emerald Graves, rather. Ocean. Did I read incorrectly? Or did I? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Emerald Graves. Carol. Alright, let's do that one, I guess. So, Emerald Graves. Where's this bastard? Scattering Rob's ashes. Where is this? It acted like it was a quest on here, but... Let me read the Lion's Pavilion. Okay. Where is that? Merchant. Aaron's Lodge. This is gonna infuriate me. Seriously, where the hell is this? Proof of Fairbanks nobility. Alright, let me just... Maybe it's just one of those things that's not going to show up until I get on the map. So... We'll go here. Let's see here. Let's take Sarah with us. Let's take... Cassandra with us. And we'll take... Soul. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. We're seeing something on the map now. There it is. Well, thankfully I picked a camp that was real close by. Alright. Let's go beat up a bastard. Careful, this is where we found all those fucking giant-ass bears. Oh, I think I see you. Rock. Go. I just made him explode. Oh, cool. I needed to do that anyway. Oh, that's a big boy. Probably help with that. Alright, cool. He's down. Your red lyrium. Lion's Pavilion. Lion's Pavilion is a welcome rest for weary travelers through the Dales. Its most prominent features a statue of a muscled Valmont emperor slaying a dragon, symbol of the Drakon dynasty. Valmont's famed subtlety and grace clearly emerged with later generations. Lover's Promise, Elena. If you found this and are still at the pavilion, leave immediately. As I passed, I saw a band of armed men close by. I fear they may attack innocent travelers. Meet me instead in the old grove in Gracevine, where the prophet's laurel grows. Your love, Dayan. Select the shard so it stops whispering at me. Alright, so I guess we, took care of this bastard. Another shard. I guess we'll go to this grove. And I think maybe we'll call it a night. Alright, I should probably check that first. Okay, we're not that far away. What the f— oh, hi! I guess I know what happened to the lovely couple. They became fucking spider food. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Real quick, we're literally right here by it. Rush of size. Can I get up here? It clearly wants me up there. I just can't figure out how to do that. I don't see anything that'll get me up there. Here? The hell do I get up there? Come on, let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Leave me alone. Go away. Maybe, oh, maybe here? Hello. There we go, there we go. Read. The Diary of Troilus Hetubis. Great Mission Day 6. The stormy menace makes noises like a provoked cat at intervals of 1 hour 15 minutes. It is surrounded by 4 swirling wraith-like demons. I have named them Primus, Secundus, Tertius, and Dummy. The first 3 orbit the menace like patrolling guards. Dummy follows, but often pauses and heads in a different direction. Very occasionally, he twirls around like a lost man trying to find his bearings. The Great Mission Day 8. Must be careful. A passing deer drew the attention of Dummy. For once, he demonstrated a tremendous purpose. Felt almost proud. That pride was quickly replaced by great distress observing what followed. Deer should not bend that way. Oh god. The Great Mission Day 10. Another menace seen farther down the river. It seems in its infancy. No demons. I believe I have enough knowledge of the behavior of the menaces to attempt to destroy one. I will attempt this with the nascent menace. Caution is key. Alright. I'm not sure where he is right now. Alright, I don't have time to look for it at the moment. But that's okay. Let's see here. I do see we have, I think, 1 level up for Solus. Does Cassandra have one as well? Cassandra does have one. Okay. Flame pillar of light that stuns nearby enemies and damage. Wrath of Heaven does even more damage to demons and leaves enemies stunned longer. Or you are healed for each enemy you strike with Wrath of Heaven. Oh, those are both really good. Let's do the healing. Solus has a point. Let's give him the Stone Fist that hurts more with enemies at high guard. So it has this more distinct mine. Alright, and then from here... Ooh, excuse me. Let's go back to Skyhold, and then we'll save and wrap up for this evening. Back closer to the doors here so we can be ready for when we return to this game. Put ourselves right about here. Alright. Wrong button. We will save here. That will be where I call it for this evening. Alright, let me start by getting some closing music on here for you. There we go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming in this evening and for sticking around. Appreciate all of the wonderful raids. We had 3 raids this evening. I thank you to Cloud, to Kai, and Honey for those raids. I always appreciate when you guys bring yourselves and your communities in. Thanks to everybody for enjoying the dad voice redeem. That's always enjoy doing little voiceover stuff for you guys. It's very, very fun. Also appreciate the streak from Jay and all the other wonderful redeems from everyone this evening. I will be back next week. I don't have my schedule quite finalized yet, but I should have that up for you by tomorrow or Sunday. So just please be patient with me. I'll have that up soon. Don't forget, we're still doing signups for Overwatch Community Night on the 27th. So if you're interested, even if you've not played with us before, or if you're new to the game, I don't want you to feel like you're not welcome. So please feel free to sign up and join if you'd like to try the game, or just come and play with us. We always play casually, so there's no expectation to come in and be god tier at the game. So I hope you guys will come and join us for that. There are signups on the Discord. If you're interested in signing up or just hanging out with me and the rest of the community outside of stream, the Discord's the best place to do it. You can click on that link in the chat that I just provided, or there's a button down below where you can come and join us. Just be sure to introduce yourself so you can get access to the full board. And there will be future subscriber-only things on there. So if you have your Twitch and your Discord accounts linked, you'll get access to the subscriber boards. So I hope to see you guys over there, and I hope to see you guys next time. But for now, before we part ways, let me see if there's anybody we can raid out to. I know it's getting a little late. Let's see here. Yeah, none of our usuals on right now, and I don't have the energy to introduce myself to somebody new at the moment. So I guess we'll just call it here for this evening. So thank you again for being here, guys. Appreciate you so very, very much. But for now, it's going to be an adios, an au revoir, and a wiedersehen. Good night to you. If you're taking a suggestion, I think Dolly's. Oh, is Dolly still on? Hold on, maybe I missed them. Hold on, let me double check. Hold, please. Oh, I did miss them. I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like they're playing Outlast Trials. So I will admit, Outlast Trials is a little intense. So if you're not into horror stuff or intense imagery, it might be best to not join us for the raid this evening. But if you are into that kind of stuff, or into games that really challenge the player, it's also a cooperative sort of thing. Might be a fun thing to take a look at. So I'll send you their way for now, I guess. Here, before we do that, thank you for letting me know that, Kai. I appreciate that. But here, let's grab a raid message. So everybody, grab your favorite raid message, and we will go and raid Doll. Let's see, where I just had you. Where'd you go? There we are. All right, we will go and raid Dolly. So thank you again for being here. Appreciate you all very, very much. But we shall now officially part ways with an adios, an au revoir, and auf Wiedersehen. Good night to all of you, and I shall see you next week. But for now, ta-ta.